Hello there, and welcome to my newest Let's Play. I will just let the intro speak for itself. It's a game made by Game Freak. Whatever franchise could that be that's for the Nintendo DS? There will be one. I'll let the intro speak for itself. Welcome to Pokemon Platinum, a game I do not own, nor have I tried before. I have seen some videos on it, but I have never played it. Hello, it is very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Trying to do descriptions. Professor Oak. I don't need any advice because I've played a Pokemon game before. The only Gen 4 game I've actually played would be the remake of Gold, Pokemon Heart Gold. I was debating about this, what should I do? Should I go as the boy or should I go as the girl? Then I thought I hate Dawn, so the boy. And when I play the games, I always name them after the colours that they represent. Because like the original Red was the main character for Red, and Blue was the rival. When I was playing Heart Gold and Silver, I chose whichever one I chose. If I chose the male, it was Gold. If I chose the female, it was Crystal, and the rival Silver. And then from Gen 3, it was named the male Ruby, and then barely scratched in Sapphire for the female when I gave it a little try. But this, because I chose a boy, and his name in the Pokemon Adventures manga is Diamond. The rival is Platinum, if I remember correctly, and the girl is Pearl. I'm not sure, but because Platinum won't fit in, didn't want to go forward. Instead, I called him one of the rivals that you have in Gen 3, which is Wally. Yeah, I was going for Platinum there, but really it wasn't going to fit. Yeah, I realised there. Then I realised Pearl sounds like a girl's name, so I scratched that. And finally, when I get to it, it's good for Ask Harvey, I don't know why. So here we go, Wally. Every time we watch this, he will be known as Wally. I don't care for anybody others. This is not a Nuzlocke or randomised one. No, this is just a straight through playthrough. And plus it'll be fun to try out the Sinnoh region because because I've played all the other regions apart from this one. I've played through Kanto, I've played through Johto, I've played through going all the way through. I've played and I've played Unova, at least the Unova from Black 2, which is actually the first Pokemon game I bought in ages. Well, it was actually the first one I bought because the original Red I bought by a friend, and I was allowed to keep it. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have that copy anymore. We threw it out because it broke. That's a story for when I do the Red playthrough, because I hope to tell it then. Especially the place where it broke, because there's a specific place in the game that I know where it broke. Shame I don't get a potion because I'm used to that. I'll admit, in the original one when I was recording for a playthrough, I had to use a potion when going against Blue, or with these Charmander and my Bulbasaur. Oh yeah, it's so funny to me. Oh, sorry. And here's your mum, and as always, she's the one who always looks out for you. Supposedly. I mean, apart from Crystal, she doesn't actually do very much. In Crystal and Gold and Silver, she actually bought stuff for you when you're on your journey, which can be helpful, I admit. I think at one point I got a max potion of them completely. This is me thinking that you need to the Pokemon that was going to be in the town. And like I said before, I haven't played this before, so I don't know. And me thinking maybe to trigger it is to walk out the town. And anyway, sorry about that for that little cut. Hopefully I'm up to sync with this because I just got interrupted there. That's this problem with not. God. Well, it's about time. Hey, alright, so I'm used to going after the games. I always just skip right through the text so I can get to the next bit. And all I can say is thank God I am not doing Nuzlocke one, because for one thing, with them, any Pokemon thinks apparently you can't use it anymore. So, and sometimes I can get a bit cocky and just and not and forget about them and forget how healthy they are and just send them out, even if it's super effective in that. Because most of the time, with my luck, it's usually you'll hit them once and then you'll hit them with one and hoping it'll take them out, and then it won't. So that's kind of a downside to me. Anyway, I love the plan to get to the next bit. I swear the sound chip they're using for this sounds like a part of the ending melody to Super Mario 64. Because as everybody knows, Super Mario 64 was released on the DS. I'm not sure when the same time or not. I love that's funny. The plan is to just run right through and hope that Pokemon doesn't hit them. Knowing how Pokemon act when you go in them, and people are afraid to go in little blades of grass. Yeah. Anyway, this guy is no Professor Oak. Another canonical name for one of the girls in the series is in terms of the manga anyway. Because I love the Pokemon Adventures movie. It's really good. But when they adapted Fire Red and Leaf Green, because they were re-released as Gen 1, and because originally in Gen 1 they had a lot of stuff they didn't put in due to time constraints and mostly the cartridge space, they wanted a female trainer in it. So they finally made up, and to get around this, instead of calling her Green as probably what they wanted, because Green they don't even a character made up as Green. They just called a Leaf, which I think is absolutely hilarious. I'm talking about if Green I've got one now, and I chose female trainer just to be different, to be honest. I named her Leaf as for the manga. Anyway, here was the starters. Number 1 is Turtwig, who is a grass type. Then you have Chimchar, which is a fire type, of course, and Piplup, which is a water type. You can tell by them. And for me, I like my grass type, so I'm going for Turtwig. Apart from Gen 2 and 3, I mostly pick the grass styles, because in Gen 1 I always take Bulbasaur. Gen 2 I'll either take Cyndaquil or Totodile, because I like Totodile and he's badass. And I final form for Alligator. And yeah, in Gen 3 I'll either it's actually like all of them in that, but my favourite has to be Swampert / Mudkip. Thank you. Okay, first battle. You challenge Pokemon Trader Wally. There's so many Where's Wally jokes you can make about this. I was hoping I forgot what Withdraw was, and I thought it was one of those an actual water type attack, so that's why I used it. And I was saying to myself, why does a grass type know a water type move? Yeah, because I've played most of the games when I mean, because I don't really count this unless I've got the actual cartridge or the big, you know what I mean. It's a shame when I like the Pokemon Colosseum games. Unfortunately, I would like to get the sequel MXD. Unfortunately for me, I live in the UK, which means that it's very rare. Yeah, I love it. If I take it out faster than it can reel me, you know what I mean? But don't expect him some fancy little edits like thinking like how many badges we've got and all this. Because anyway, Silly Pawns is like Pawns Lobby says his username is doing that, and he's actually quite far into it. I think he's at the point in the game, because I'm not sure, because I haven't, like I said, I've not played this, but it looks like about the time when you can catch your legendary mascot for the game. See, the bit right there, I swear it sounds like a thing from Super Mario 64. Anyway, plot. Well, not really. When you get into the villains of this series, I think you will find a lot of plot coming. Also, if you really want to do it, give me some suggestions of what would be a good Pokemon to use. Because like I mean, if you can do that, it'd be cool. Because I'd like to see what U's used for Platinum and all this. Anyway, we're out of time. Unfortunately, well, we've got to save, but anyway, yeah, because I'd like a little suggestions how bad the Elite Four in this, because I have played Ruby. Everybody knows how bloody hard they are. I mean, I had to do a lot of serious training, because I bet the seventh the last gym leader, you know, the one where you catch him ground on a Kyogre or Rayquaza. You know the town I'm talking about.